Alright guys, what's going on today? So we're gonna go for a tutorial video here. It's gonna be how to get better with Nikita. Nikita is Snake side B, right? It travels very fast compared to Brawl. And one thing to definitely mention is that when you do a side B, depending on how far the Nikita is traveling, the more damage it does. If I land it right here, it does 8%. But if I do it back here, it does 16%. So definitely be aware of that. I believe the knockback is more as well. Yeah, see, there's more knockback as well. So please be aware of that, guys. That is a big thing to mention. So how do you get better with this move, right? I see so many Snake players using the Nikita and then just like giving up immediately. There's really no need to give up in my opinion, because the Nikita is so fast. Like it could turn, look how fast it could turn. Like you can do complete circles around you, right? So one thing to also mention is that you really want to understand too, like some recoveries can actually go through Nikita, and you have to be ready for that. Like with King K. Rool, his up B will go through the Nikita. Donkey Kong's up B will go through Nikita as well. Now they do have weak spots, like Donkey Kong, you'd have to hit him right on top. You have to come all the way around, hit him on top just to hit him with the Nikita. And then with King K. Rool, you have to come from the bottom. And if you come from the top with King K. Rool, he'll just go right through it, and it's just pretty much a waste of time trying to edge guard. Donkey Kong, same thing. If you go straight for him, his up B will go right through it, wasting time when you could be setting up better edge guard options. Now there's people like Ganondorf who really don't have an option, right? Like they can't really do much. And you really, again, just have to understand like what recoveries can that Nikita will actually be. So you have to be aware of that. So another one that's easy for me is Ganondorf, Captain Falcon. Let's actually take a look at the list, guys. So now this is just based on who I played so far. So like characters I played so far. Mario is good. Link, it's kind of iffy, it's kind of hard to hit. Samus can kind of go through it. Obviously they're the same character. Yoshi you can hit his because his up B, he doesn't really have one. Kirby, I haven't really played a Kirby. Fox, his up B can go through it, but if you linger it like kind of like towards the end of the up B, it'll land at that point. Now quote me if I'm wrong, guys, I've never tried this before, but I've heard that if you're going through, if Fox, let's say he does his up B and he's going through the Nikita, you can push the R button or whichever button it is for you guys, ZR or whatever, to cancel the Nikita, and it'll end up hitting him that way. I don't know if that's true. It's what I've heard, so correct me if I'm wrong, please. Pikachu, you can hit him with his, but you have to kind of like understand where he's gonna end. It is kind of hard to hit because his up B is pretty fast. Luigi, he, depending on the timing, he can hit. There is potential he can go through it. Ness, if you can hit him while he's doing the PK Thunder. If while he hits himself with the PK Thunder, they call it PK Thunder 2. It'll end up just cutting in half of his momentum. So that's a good thing. Captain Falcon, same thing as Ganon, you can hit him. Jigglypuff, you can hit her. Ganon. Toon Link, you kind of have to aim for the top of the head, kind of like with Link you would. Lucina, Marth, you can hit them pretty easily. Falco, same exact thing as Fox. Pichu, same as Pikachu. Mario, same as Dr. Mario, same as Mario. Zelda and Sheik, you'd have to time where they're gonna land, where their up B is gonna end, and then just kind of go from there. Ice Climbers, you can hit them too. Bowser, he can go right through it. I haven't really messed with these two characters, but I'm sure you can hit them with it too, probably from under. I'm sure right when they're doing the umbrella, when it's coming out, you'll be able to hit them easy. But anyways, you guys get the point. So it's all dependent on your opponent's recovery. So you have to be aware of that. Now, how else do we get better, right? What are some things I recommend? What are some tips and tricks, whatever? So again, you really have to understand your opponent, and you have to know their recovery very well to know where they're going to go. So in this case, like what I would do normally is with the Nikita, I never actually go straight for them like that. That's one thing I see a lot of Snake players do. They're just going straight for them. You kind of want to, we call it a mind game. You kind of want to just move it around and kind of predict where they're going to go rather than actually going straight for them. So what I'll do is I'll go straight for them at first, and then I'll just kind of just have it around, just linger it around, and then go for them kind of towards the end, like that. So some Snake players like to use Nikita while your opponent is on stage. I personally only prefer using it when you're off stage. It's one of the best edge guarding tools that Snake has, and that's personally what I recommend. All right, so and then I also see people doing it too late. Like let's say this guy's at 0, right? And then they're doing like a Nikita right away. It is like you can probably land it, but he's so close to you. Like if you miss by any chance, they'll be able to quickly get up and be able to punish you. So if that does happen, you have to be ready to actually try to go for it. As soon as you know you're not gonna make it, then just cancel and then try to just move away. Or normally what I like to do is like I'll stand here, let's say, and then let's say they're like doing they're trying to get on stage, and I'm using this to try to hit them, and then they're already back on stage. I'll cancel it and then hit them with an up tilt when they try to punish me, and I'll land that a lot and get a kill off of it. But again, so when it comes to characters, you have to understand the recovery. If it works with Nikita or not, you'd have to try it out first, especially if you don't know the matchup. First time getting into the matchup, I recommend just going for it and then going from there. See if you can hit them or not. Again, I never go for them directly. I always spin it around, try to go around them, and then see if they're gonna hit it. Like, cause sometimes I'll just spin it around and then they'll just end up hitting it. They'll just end up going right into it and dying. Or I'll just like wait a little bit, just go around a little bit, and then at the end just go straight for them. Another thing as well to mention is that in this game you only have one air dodge, and this comes into step 2 of why this move is so strong. Because once they air dodge, your Nikita can travel so fast in this game that you could just come right back and hit them, and they'll be too busy free falling, they can't do anything because they already used their air dodge. So again, like if you're coming through them, if you're coming up there for them, and then you know, okay, if I go straight for them, I know they're gonna air dodge, then just go straight for them and then turn around and then be ready to hit them after the air dodge. That's something I normally do, because most people, they're gonna air dodge because they don't want to get hit by it, and then they're thinking, okay, I'm just gonna air dodge right through it and then I'm gonna get back safely. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait for the air dodge and then just sloop around and then hit them. So again, guys, best thing to do, don't always go straight for them. You can try it. It's not gonna work all the time, in my opinion. That's my personal opinion. I normally just go straight for them, turn around, see how they react, and then just go from there. And it ends up working out for me. I really hope this helps, guys. If you have anything else to add, please comment. Subscribe to the channel, please. I really appreciate every one of you guys. We're almost at 500, halfway to 1,000. Follow me on Twitch if you like the content. I do play followers, and I do welcome all of you guys to play some games with me as well. Thank you again so much, and have a great rest of your day. Bye now.